What's up, guys? You got Matt here from Dinking and Driving, and today we are going to go over 4 of the best Prime Day deals that I can find for pickleball paddles. And I'm not going to go too much more into it. You probably know what Prime Day is. These are the 2025 best deals that I could find. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it right now. Here we go. So number 1, we have the Selkirk Sport SLK Halo. This is the version 1, so they do have a newer version, but this is still an incredible paddle, especially at this price. $72 is crazy. So that's 20% off. It's normally 90 bucks. Even at $90, I think this is a good value. This paddle is going to be probably a little bit above a beginner and more of like your first real pickleball paddle because it does have that carbon fiber face. I believe they are selling the 16 millimeter power and max. It could be the 13 millimeter. Let's take a look here. That's the 13 millimeter for 72 bucks. Absolutely awesome deal. You're not going to find a better deal for that price point. However, if you have a little bit more money in your budget for a paddle, there is one at the very end that's going to be the absolute best. So highly recommend this. This was the first paddle I ever had. And I think that it is a great paddle for someone that is trying to start getting into more competitive play. It's not going to be too poppy. It's not going to have too much power or too much spin, but it's going to be very good for all of those categories. So it's a great all-around paddle. You can't go wrong with either the Control or the Max, the XL or the Max version. So there's the wide body and the elongated. I'm an elongated guy, but these are still both really great paddles. 72 bucks is a steal of a deal. And moving on to the second deal of Prime Day that I found today, we have the Selkirk Lux. So I promise these aren't going to be all Selkirk paddles. However, this is also an incredible deal. It's 28% off, normally $250. This is also the version 1 Selkirk Lux. They just came out with version 2. This paddle is the premier control paddle that's out on the market right now. It's very soft, very plush. It's got a 20 millimeter core. So when you're hitting that ball, you're going to be able to put it exactly where you want it. It has an incredible amount of dwell time. I wouldn't say if you need power that you should go for this paddle, but if you are someone that's just saying, hey, I need to focus on control, I need a huge sweet spot, and you're struggling with your dinks, this is an incredible opportunity. And for 180 bucks, you're not going to find another option that's going to be this plush and this control oriented anywhere on the market. So highly recommend that. Our third deal for today is the Holbrook Aero series. So this is an edgeless paddle similar to that Lux. And I would also say that this is going to lean more towards the control paddle. However, this has a little bit more all court features compared to the Lux. So this is going to be not quite as plush. It is a 16 millimeter paddle versus the 20 millimeter paddle. And so it will have a little bit more pop and a little bit more power. And I think the spin is actually a little bit better on this as well. I have this paddle, I own it, and I enjoy playing with it when I'm needing a little bit more control, but still can't sacrifice too much power and spin. So again, 180 bucks, same price as the Lux, less of a discount. So this is only 20 bucks off. The Lux is again normally 250. This one is normally 200. I still think this is a great deal, especially if you're someone that is needing a larger sweet spot, but you still want some of that power and pop. You can't go wrong. Holbrook is making some really great paddles these days. So now deal number 4. This is the best deal of the day. And honestly, I think that most people should take advantage of this deal. This is the Yola 3S pickleball paddle. It is 70% off at $87. This paddle is normally $280. This released a little over a year ago at 280 bucks. It was the most expensive paddle on the market. It's still a phenomenal paddle. You cannot go wrong with this. This is a power paddle. However, it does still have really great spin and really great control. If you look at other reviews, like people ranted and raved about this paddle when it was released, and it still performs at a very high level. For $87, you won't be able to find another paddle anywhere near this. So if you can, maybe that wasn't in your budget, maybe 90 bucks wasn't in your budget today, but I would really encourage you, if you are trying to take pickleball seriously, go for this deal. This is going to be the best thing that you see probably all of Prime Day. I don't know how long these deals are going to last. I don't know if these are just today or if they are all 4 days, but Prime Day is technically today, July 8th through July 11th. So go ahead and take a look. And if I find any more deals, I will also make sure to post them because who doesn't love a good deal? All right, guys, thanks for taking a look. I have all the links in the description below. Feel free to check them out. They are affiliate links. So if you click them and buy them, I will get a small commission from Amazon, though, not from the brands. So feel free to take a look and let me know if you have any other comments or concerns or questions in the comments below. Thanks, guys.